the, sign information or how many different things we're talking about, but
Well, it's
we're
gonna
the
be,
king of banners.
we'll get with you, we need to make it convenient for you and convenient for them. What we may have to
A little
do,
bit bigger legal.
you need
Yeah,
basically
whatever
grab.
that means.
Yeah.
So I'll let Becky,
Maybe
look.
you could.
I'll send you both a copy of the manual,
Figure out what we can.
and let us know if it works.
Please.
And
I'm
we'll
all
look
about
you up.
Are we allowed to keep on
Bob Charles made the
non-perishable
standards now,
items?
so
I'm
I'm
not
trying to use the federal standards.
I think you need to,
It truly, well, it depends on what it is. If
but
it's
now you
something,
might not hear from me till well into May.
if it's chips and, because some of that stuff, if it's chips or crackers or something like that, it literally needs to go back to school. But if you wanna set up a snack time, we can have a snack for you. So that is something to consider too.
Whoa, whoa. You can only have two,
Too, right?
so
Are they doing breakfast?
we're doing breakfast because you
It's
can't,
two per side,
are you sure?
I'm positive. You think not?
Well, what Jan and I were just talking about, we can do breakfast.
That's
Big
why I hadn't
snack
talked
item.
to her, we cannot do breakfast.
Well, cause see, I don't do breakfast, I do snack,
Right, and we're
but the breakfast was my snack.
okay, I know, and
It was called breakfast, but it was snack
Okay.
items.
I
Yeah,
called
snack
the
items.
state
Pop Tarts,
department.
donuts, honey
Okay.
buns.
It was still a complete breakfast.
Okay, I called the state department today, cause I knew that
Okay.
was kinda iffy, and it is iffy. So what we're gonna have to do is classify it as a snack, and we can send you two components. So we can still send you like a juice and,
And a donut, I mean, that's.
yeah, we can still
That's
send you
good.
that.
That's
We'll
all
just
I
have to
need.
call it a
What it
snack,
is. Okay.
and it will be only two components.
You call it whatever you want.
So,
Once a food, it doesn't matter what.
Yeah,
you
right,
say,
right. So
That's
that's
it.
what we could do for y'all too, if you wanted to do a snack in the afternoon.
Now, does snack have to be charted like this?
Yeah.
It does.
and
Yeah, it'd
guys,
be two different, separate papers.
make sure that on your sponsor sheet, we don't have a place for snack, that you guys make sure you write it
Mark it
in, because
correctly.
if I claim it wrong, I don't wanna wear stripes, I don't look good in stripes, so,
Especially orange ones.
no.
Yeah, and so those of you that have a site, if you would go ahead and fill out the site agreement, this is saying that you, basically that you have been through the training, that you're gonna follow the rules. Like Lisa was saying, you are allowed to have 2 meals or two somethings out of your, at your place. So if you're doing breakfast and lunch, that's fine, if you're doing lunch and snack, that's fine.
But are you
And-
guys still gonna do, sorry, breakfast drop off for Tower and Mulberry?
I'm thinking,
Unless we can get volunteers, we cannot do it the way we did it last year. Our bus drivers are not running this. We've got one bus, if I'm correct, one
She
bus driver?
said if she had to drive the bus, she wouldn't do it.
No,
we got.
We have no bus
we have
drivers
no
this year.
bus drivers that's working for us this year.
It was too hard.
It was very hard.
Might have one of our people go pick it up.
Where is the food prepared, which
We're
store?
gonna talk
At
about
Kimmer
it.
Middle, we're right beside
Well, we
y'all.
just come get it,
We could come get it.
or volunteer, can we
So
do
you're gonna
that?
do breakfast or snack?
We don't know, I gotta talk to my people, and then I'll let you know.
Okay, well, what I need you to
Okay,
be,
now listen, this is real important. This piece of paper right here, we are under the deadline to get this done. So, that's what you were gonna say.
yes, I need this turned in ASAP, and I need you to be very specific on if you're doing lunch and breakfast or lunch and snack, and the time that you're gonna be serving, cause if, last year, I would get rejected, cause I would be 15 minutes off of, cause we have to send them how we advertise, and then we have to set the site up, and if my advertisement said 11 o'clock, and then you guys decided, oh, you're gonna do 11:15, and I changed it here, they would reject it, and I'd have to go back in and redo, so.
Okay, and
just-
let me say too, so y'all can just understand the gravity of this piece of paper right here. What she is talking about, we have to go into, Department of Ed's website, and we have to put in that, let's say, that we have to put in your name, a phone number for you, and the time, and a physical address. So don't 11 to 12, and it's 11:20, and nobody's going on, and y'all decided to change it from, 12 to 1, we're all up the creek. And it takes an act of Congress to get something changed. We have to call an area consultant, they have to go in and open up the website, we have to try to get it in there and not get it messed up, and then we have to call back and we have to close it, and then they have to approve it. So, let's try to get everything together. And so, if you need to go back, I mean, y'all can,
We can have it by the end of the day. I just need to talk.
or even tomorrow is fine, I mean, but, go ahead, if you know when you're gonna feed and at what time.
Well, it depends on breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, that was our problem last year, was like this, cause they had to do so many hours between breakfast and the lunch and all kinds of other.
So you're saying there's no delivery of breakfast, and so, but if we had volunteers for breakfast and lunch, but then it has to be 2 hours apart and all that.
Yeah,
That's what the problem was last year, wasn't it, that it had to be so far apart, that's why.
and breakfast has to be during morning
If you
hours.
send it to me, I can forward it to her. Yes.
I've been confirming my summer kids here, she's like.
Which I'll be back in May, so you send it to me and both of us can work on it, because I don't know how to do this, because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. No longer than I have to.
I have a federal visit in 2 years for all my middle students.
I know.
If you send it to me and I forward it, how should get right on it, okay? I'll show you.
I'm thinking not to do breakfast. Let's just do one.
Yeah,
Buses are
during
fine.
Yeah, that way when people can get there at 11:30, start setting up, or just
Reading out
30
loud.
minutes, and then everyone
Because the kids are not gonna get up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So I don't know how we have to do that, but we would like to.
Put me in a physical address of where that is. That's what I'm.
Well, I don't know that we have it visualized, but we mean, right now, we have it on our numbers last year.
You've got some.
Did you?
Okay,